Hey, what's up, PokeTubers? HSF144, and yeah, I promised the cities report, but I actually forgot my camera, so I'm using my HD camera, and yeah, I was gonna bring the other one, but so cities reports. I did three. I went 3-3, 6 rounds. Um, I I'm kind of glad I got uh like I'm kind of glad I evened out because I wasn't running. Well, I ran a rogue deck, a really rogue deck. So it does well against attackers, but I got paired up with a Chandelier and I got paired up with a Durant. So those don't attack me. So this whole engine doesn't really do anything. And my third match was against a yanmega. So the yanmega was just sniping. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna show you the deck list because I didn't have my camera, so couldn't pack battle this week with X Oshawott Chris X, and hopefully next week that'll happen. I'm not sure, but again, definitely check out his page. Alright, so I actually built this, like, and he helped me with it. So did a couple other people, and actually play tested it against MEZ. So yeah, this is what I like to call. Well, nah, actually I don't really have a name for it, but it's a really good MEZ counter. When I played afterwards, because I ran into no MEZs during the tournament, but I I versed two MEZs afterwards, and I won. So this is definitely one of the decks that I really like, just because it's so rogue, and it can take down things like Donphan Dragons, ZPS, T, and some others, like some other things like Chinchino. Anyway, yeah, let's get started. I'll explain how the deck works because some people saw it, they thought it was pretty interesting. Like I don't think it's the best. I just think it's really fun. And it's really lucky. So let's get started. We got. Oh, let's do it like this. 3 Jober from Emerging Powers, and it's the Home Claws one. 3 Excadrills, and it's the Dig. And this is mainly to counter Magnazones, and Dig is really awesome because flip a coin if heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. So, Dig kind of stalls, but it actually does damage if you hit heads, and even if you kill something and you hit heads with Dig, Magnezone can come in and one-shot it, so they always have to like bring in another Pokemon or something like that. So it's really awesome. Just to it's kind of douchey. I really like it. So what is a coin flip deck without Victini? And I run 2 of them just in case one is prized, because if both of them are prized, you might as well scoop. So yeah, Victini, 2 of them. This lets, if you don't know, this Victini, it lets you flip if you don't like your coin outcome. So let's say if I rolled Dig, if I did Dig and I got a Tails, I'll flip again and I might get heads. What's next? What's next? Oh, okay. We got 3 Oddish, 1 Gloom, and 2 Vileplume. And so this line is for this line is for trainer lock, so that you don't get captured, because if you get captured, then this whole system doesn't work and it'd be kind of like pointless. So you definitely need your Vileplumes out, or if they set up Vileplume, then you're good. Alright, let's see what's next. Okay, a 1/1 line, Drowsy Hypno, and Hypno is used for the coin flip sleep pendulum, so it's on your bench, and you use it to if you flip heads, then they're asleep, and then on their turn they gotta flip for awake. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Obviously, it's a coin based deck, and there are times where I've rolled 2 tails with dig, and I've rolled a heads for sleep pendulum, and on their turn they couldn't KO me because they were still asleep. They rolled the tails, so it's pretty lucky. I run 1/1 Houndoom Prime, and I use the jump on. It doesn't matter which one you use. Houndoom Prime. I use the Fire Breath, so I usually flip for Sleep Pendulum, then I flip for Fire Breath. And that actually takes down some Pokemon that have a resistance to Excadrill, like Tornadus, and also pretty good against Donphan. One Pichu to get out your basics. It helps other decks like Durant, which kind of sucks. One Kyurem, and this is a situational thing. This can get built up by using the second attack Earthquake, and this can one-shot Donphan with enough energy. I mean, with enough damage counters on it, or you can build up Glaciate. Let's see. Cobalion, and I haven't used this ever in this deck, so might as well take it out. It was supposed to be to go against Kyurem, but I actually knocked out 2 of them without like going for Cobalion, so whatever. That's how it is, I guess. Alright, let's do supporters. 3 Pokemon Collector. So 3 Pokemon Collector, I would run 4, but I just can't find enough room for it. And plus, after like the first 2, or the first 1 really, if I have Pichu, the other 2 are just like there in my deck, or in my hand actually, and like they're kind of dead draws. Sometimes they're not. It depends. If I get like end or judged. So these usually help late game if you have extras. And having more copies makes it like it gives you a chance to actually start with it. Oh, I forgot Pokemon. I forgot Zekrom, and I use him to try and hit the lightning Pokemon that have resistance to fighting types like Excadrill. Plus, I can build him up for Bolt Strike if I'm really desperate. Anyway, next. 3 Rare Candy. This is an awesome one. 3 Rare Candy to get out the Vileplume really fast. I found 3 was necessary because 2 could not draw into it, and 3, like, I can get it consistently for a faster Vileplume, and then I could just, well, like, I'd have the other ones, that's the thing, like, once Vileplume comes out, these kind of are dead draws or whatever, or dead pickups from the prizes. But I think 3 is necessary. Let's see. Three Elms training method. What would I say about elms? This is good to get out your Houndooms, your Excadrills, your Hypnos, and I've gotten out the Vileplume Gloom somehow without getting captured by using these. I think they're obviously slower than communication, but once you have that lockdown, these actually are better. So I run 3, and I run 2 communication, even though I wish I could draw into it more, but there have been times where these were really good for me. I run 4 twins because once I get Vileplume lock on, they have no choice but to, usually if Pichu's out, they have no choice but to hit like Pichu or my spare Oddish, so I'm always like down a couple prizes if I'm versing a fast deck. So that's good to have twins. And I can search for so many things with twins. New theory, I have 3 of them. I run 3. And this is good for cycling decks, you know, it's a staple. I think I had 4, but I was convinced to put to 3 and have a Juniper as the last slot for the 4. And Juniper works pretty well so that all my rare candy, if I have like really dead draws, I could just Juniper all of them. Or, I don't know, we got Sharon, and Sharon is just like draw 3 cards, so if I'm holding on to a lot of cards, I like using Sharon just to get more. That's basically it. Like, I think there's some times where I'd want to Oak and sometimes I'd want a Sharon, so it's very situational for that. And my favorite, 2 black belt. And I like twinsing for black belts, even though I might get judged, or if I actually draw into it, which is better. Black belts help a lot. And yeah, I'll explain why. Okay, so if you have Dig does 30 damage, and then if they have a Magnezone outside, and they know you don't want to Earthquake, use Black Belt. Black Belt does 40 more damage times 2, so that one-shots Magnezone. Black Belt also can be put onto Zekrom, so when Zekrom does Outrage for 20, it does Outrage for 60 instead, times 2 if it's weak against Electric, and it'd be 120, which knocks out Tornadus, which knocks out Yanmega. A lot of other types that are resistance against ground. But let's see. Yeah, Black Belt is so useful. Oh, also in Victini. Victini, his stored power attack actually can move energy, and let's see, what's weak against fire? Like Cobalion, yeah. This can with Black Belt, one-shots Cobalion, and then you can move energy onto someone else to do more damage, later on. Alright, onto energies. We got 4 fighting energy. And 4 is like necessary. I could do more, but I don't think I could do less. And 4 goes on to Excadrill, which is your main attacker and your main wall, if you will. Yeah, so 4. We got 4 rainbow energy. These are all just in case. You need to set up your Houndoom, you need to set up your Zekrom, you need to set up your Kyurem. Even Victini, you need to set up your Victini. Very good card to use. And when you use Victini to set up, it'll take the damage, and then when it brings it onto like a Kyurem or a Zekrom, they won't get the rainbow energy damage, which is really good for you. We got 2 DCE. Earthquake is 1 fighting and 2 colorless, so this is a good Earthquake card to use, but also it's used for outrage or used for like a retreat or something, so pretty useful. Only run 2 though because it's pretty situational, and I can twins for it depending on my matchup, I guess. And finally, 4 rescue energy, because um, rescue energy definitely helps out this deck, just because I don't really have anything that's like, I don't have like flower shops, so if this gets knocked out, I'll save it. Victini gets knocked out. I actually have 2, so that's fine. But it kind of pisses off the opponent when you have a rescue on your Excadrill and they finally knock it out, just so you can bring it back to your hand and drop it down with another rescue energy. You know, so these are really fun to use, and yeah, I enjoy it. And I'm actually missing 1 card because I suck at this, and it is a Seeker. And I only run 1 Seeker. I would want to run more, but I have no room for it, which I'm gonna make room later, I guess. But Seeker's very helpful, because once I use Playground for Pichu, a lot of my space gets taken up, and I usually have to send them to get like knocked out so I can set up fully, which gives them a lot of prize lead. So yeah, this is a fun deck. You might be wondering like about the whole heads and tails thing, but yeah, you should believe in it, because it does pretty well. Especially you keep digging. You sleep pendulum and use fire breath, and you'll be knocking out like the Tornadus and the Dawn fans, you know, all the fun stuff that are like trying to like trouble you. The best part of it though, I was versing, like I was knocking out Dawn fans and Kyrems, which were supposed to like scare me, but putting it to sleep, they couldn't use their glaciate. I burned them. I used the whatchamacallit, black belt to knock some of them out. It's just how you run it, I guess. That's the whole thing, and it's really fun, I think. Besides that, there's not much to it. It's just a lot of flips, so hope you're lucky. Yeah, so this was the deck I ran. Again, I lost to, no, I beat a Chinchino deck just by flipping and burning. I lost to Chandelier because I have no real tech for it. Like, it can put damage counters regardless of me digging, so there was no real reason to like set that up. And plus, he could KO Excadrill in 2 turns. Like, he also set up this Chandelier to do 50 damage as well, so like Chandelier's pretty nasty. And then 3rd round was a Durant deck, which I couldn't set up. There's too many cards to set up that like he ended up milling a lot of things that I wanted to use. I wanted to set up Houndoom and Hypno as fast as I could, and get Vileplume out so he couldn't use Crushing Hammer or Loss Remover. So yeah, I lost to that one. That kind of sucked. The next one, what was it? Oh, was ZPS T, and took out both of their Tornadus, which is a feat for Excadrill. But yeah, took out both of their Tornadus, and I used Zekrom. Actually charged up the Bolt Strike, so that actually does work. And I did retreat into a dig and whatnot. But yeah, so I won that one. I lost to yanmega, because even when I was getting the dig right, he kept sniping my Oddish, so I couldn't get Vileplume out. And my last match was Donphan Dragons. I had to knock out 3 Donphan, I had to knock out 2 Kyrems, and he ended up decking out, even though I had another Excadrill setup, so if he knocked this one out, I had another one. So yeah, all in all, this is a fun deck. I really enjoyed playing it, but I don't know if I want to play it again, just because I need to find something that beats Durant and Chandelier. Yeah, so that was my cities report. Sorry if this is long, because it's like 20 minutes now. Yeah. Also, I guess, because I don't have a pack opening battle, I will show you something that I got from Troll and Toad and Gaming ETC. And for Troll and Toad, I got 5 EXs, and there's gonna be a future video where I actually have some of these, but I had to send back. So, well, not send back, but I messaged them on their conditions, and they actually sent me better ones, which is pretty awesome on their part. So we got Blissey EX, Leafy on level X, and these are near mints. Hariyama EX, and Rayquaza EX. And last but not least, from Troll and Toad is Articuno EX promo, which is pretty awesome. Alright, now to Gaming ETC. We got Raikou EX, Raichu EX, Deoxys EX, and Credilli EX. And we got a Lucario tin. So I'm gonna open that up right now. I'm actually saving the packs for a bigger pack opening thing. So we got Lucario, and obviously, since it's in a promo, God forbid, it isn't in mint. It's in near mint. So this definitely helps out my collection. All of these, actually. And this tin comes with Mysterious Treasures, Secret Wonders, another Secret Wonders, and another Secret Wonders. Wow. Alright, so... okay, stay tuned for those, though. Probably open them in the far future. Yeah, so that was my cities report. These are my EXs and level Xs. And yeah, so that's what I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.